1 Thessalonians 5:18 says, give thanks in all circumstances. Sisters, it has been a rough year. And though I'm sure many of you have also come to the same conclusion, like we would like to think that on December 31st, everything will just all of a sudden be better. But like me, you two are probably coming to the conclusion that it's probably not going to be that way. However, we're going to give thanks in all circumstances. And right now, the staff is actually leaving. We spent the day together praying and thinking through our current situation and where we're moving forward in 2021. And all of us wanted to share with you a little bit about what we're thankful for in the sisterhood. You are such an encouragement, and I want to tell you specifically, you're going to hear from each one of them. You'll hear from Crystal and Youth and Family. You'll hear from Jasmine from campus. You'll hear from Lavanya in the north, Paulette, who's working with our older women as well as our younger generation women, and you'll also hear from Melissa, who works in our admin team. I wanted to just tell you specifically, just as somebody who works with the sisters overall in the church, I'm so thankful for all the meals you've made for each other, all the visits you've made to each other, all the cards you have written to encourage me and to encourage others. Thank you. Specifically in the South, I am so thankful for your partnership. I think about, in particular, 2 sisters who got together with 2 other sisters who are in the medical field to talk about and get advice on how to best care for another sister in their family group who's been very open about challenging mental health concerns in her life. And they love her and want to care for her and wanted to get input on how to pull her in during this difficult time. I'm so grateful for that kind of care. I'm grateful for the couple who came home from the hospital with their child to find their small group in their backyard praying. That is so encouraging. Thank you. And I want to let the sisters share with you a little bit about what they're thankful for this year as well. Have a great week.
I'm grateful for the sisters who helped me put together the new member gift bags to welcome all the people who have moved here or been baptized. I'm also really grateful for the teen sister who comes to my house at 6:30 in the morning every week to watch a sunrise with me, socially distanced of course. And I'm also grateful for the sister who's a parent of a teen that she calls me consistently just to see how I'm doing, just to check in on me. And of course I'm grateful in our community we had a cookout, socially distanced, and we could reach out and meet our neighbors. And I'm grateful for the disciples, the teen disciples who came to help build relationships with those in our community, and that they could have an experience to learn and how to reach out to their own neighbors in their areas.
It's been so great to be part of the sisterhood here in Charlotte. I moved here in January and it was a really hard transition, but many of the single sisters really wrapped their arms around me and made me feel welcomed. I've really enjoyed my prayer walks with different women, exploring different parks and coffee shops and things like that, getting to know different sisters of all different ages and backgrounds. I've also been really encouraged by the campus women who have come onto Davidson College with me to encourage one of the sisters who's been stuck on campus during COVID this semester. Overall, I love how the women have banded together not only to welcome and encourage me, but to care for the needs of one another.
Hi everyone. I just want to say just how thankful I am for the sisters on the north side. Yeah, I love the sisters on the south too, but being a part of the north, it's really encouraging. There's one specific sister who has had since the lockdown or whatever, she says, I've got to figure out a way to be hospitable. So she chose to have, and actually redo her back porch to have porch talks. And I actually got to be over there one time. It was really, really encouraging and really spurred me on to make up some ideas on how I could do that in my neighborhood, in the new neighborhood that I just moved into. And there's so many others, like Sisters in Retirement, choosing to come and serve at Loaves and Fishes on Mondays. And it's just really encouraging to see how people are really trying to give during this time, and especially the month of Thanksgiving, just being thankful. And I'm really thankful for a lot of other sisters, but I don't have time. Sorry. Love you. Bye.
In my role in working this year with the younger women and the older women, there's 2 situations that I'm really encouraged by. One is a sister who came to me and said that she really felt that God was calling her to lead. And this sister's been a disciple for 30 years and had never led before. And really, she's doing a great job this year. She's really loving the women that she's leading, really learning and challenging them, and really taking them higher in their own walks with God, but also in her own personal walk. And then the other situation that's really been encouraging to me is the younger sister who really approached me and said, hey, I really want to learn and I want to grow this year. Will you disciple me? And I was very encouraged and very excited.
I am so thankful for all of the babies that are being born. I'm thankful for my personal experiences, my baby on the way. And I'm so grateful for our Kids Kingdom here and knowing that my children will grow up with others that love them so much.
Have a great week.